go. Here we go. I'm a coming. Give me a second. Get my stuff. I got a box of stuff today. So here we go. I come on just a minute early so I can go through my box. So hang on. Here we go. This is going to be a live video arts and craft show for adults because we use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat room where we will be chatting with the girls and boys in the chat room as we go along. So I will get my iPad out and get it hooked up. And let's see if I can find me. And I'm on StreamYard today. So I hope that it will go well. Let's look for me in the lives. And there I am. Turn that volume down.
Look for me
If I can find
in
it.
the lives, and there I am.
Okay. And then we can hook this up. I'm at 100%. But it won't take long for it to go down. So I got a bunch of stuff on my desk. I'm going to put all this. I found my sticker book. I was looking for it the other day. So I'm going to put it over here. I do use it quite a bit. I got a new, I found a new envelope over here in the other end of the desk. I'm going to try to use it today. I got a new book today, National Geo, and it's free if you get online to go get it. It's free. And I'll do a little flip through to it. I found a new mixed media pad that I'm going to use next time I'm out of paper. I found this in my stash. This is one of my lace, my bobbins. And you just put your lace around it, and then it's on your desk, and you can get it at any time. You can have lace at the tip of your fingers. I found a bicycle napkin. I'm going to use it today. I found, so that's all in the box. I think I dropped some of it on the floor. We'll put that over there. See what we can find to find room in here on the desk now. So if we do a Happy Mail page, I've got plenty of Happy Mail to do. So how's everybody? Y'all just coming in the room, piling in like laundry baskets. Goodness gracious, piling. So let's go back up here to the top. We've got Joyce was number one. She's been with me all along. And then we have Janet Nash and Margaret. Good to see you. Good to see you. Angela's here today. Kathy come in early. Woohoo! Good to see you. We're going to have some fun tonight. We'll get your Coca-Cola box out. Get pencil paper. We're going to take notes. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling well. So good. All right. Who else? Okay. And there's Diane. Diane is here. Good to see you. Come on in. Glad you received. Okay. I'm glad too. Let's all be glad. Yeah, it's the morning time over in Australia. And there's Steffi. Hi, Steph. And Laura Beth's home. Oh, right. Oh, you bought two new puppies? What kind? Are they dachshunds? Goldie is going to be busy taking care of the dogs. All right. Send me pictures. Send me pictures, Steffi, and I'll show them to the girls. We all want to see. And what'd you name them and all that good stuff? And how old are they? They're puppies. Good, good, good. Goody, good, good. So anyway, I am just a few minutes early. Now, I had some things around here somewhere close, and this is my little circus book that I started last, well, let's see. Oh, it says Scavenger Hunt 25, but it's got, the theme was circus. That's what it was. This is my scavenger hunt, and the theme of it was circus. And I put circus on some kind of circus sticker on every page because of the theme. That's what it was all about. And I got it out because I wanted it out. If I get any more circus stuff, hello, Marty. Hey, hey, hey. And Diane says her puppies are so cute. She's seen pictures. Hi, Janet. Oh, Janet. Thank you, Janet. It's tomorrow. Happy birthday to me. I got some birthday cards. Your sister got them for you. Okay, one for you and one for Lori. And she got a great deal. So I'm excited and tired. All right. Did she answer me? Are they dachshunds? The babies. Okay. Yeah, this can be my birthday stream, although I've done celebrated. I've had a wonderful birthday. I got to go out to dinner yesterday with my sister and and Joe's daughter, and we had a nice dinner and we birthdayed it up, and that's it. And I can show you what Joe bought me for my birthday. Hi, Esther. Well, the nicest people are born in September, right, Margaret? They're piebald. I have no idea what that means. Minis. They're 5.5 weeks old. The mom had stopped nursing them, so they're ready to be weaned. All right, Steffi. So, Steph, are they wiener dogs? Are they wieners? I don't know what piebald means. Beagles. They look like beagles. They're black and white spots. Uh huh. That's right. Sharon's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Happy birthday to you. Yes, they're weenies. There's a girl, and it's in I think it's in Juju's channel. She comes in, and it's a girl with a weenie, and it's a wiener dog. It's not a boy. I mean, cause these days it could have been somebody that was male or female with a weenie with the well anyway, it could have been, and I didn't know for sure because I didn't talk to her for the longest time because I didn't know who she was and you know what her story was, but it was she has a wiener dog. And it's just a funny name. So, okay. So let's open up some birthday cards if we're going to do birthday. This one I think is from my neighbor. She licked it down. She called the other day and I handed the phone to Joe, so I didn't get to talk to her, and that's probably what it was about. Oh, look at that. Can you all see? Is my camera straight? Hope you have a wonderful birthday. I'm sure all your YouTube subscribers will be celebrating with you and show their gratitude for the many ways you continue to bless their lives with your art YouTube channel. Love and hugs, Lauren. Well, isn't that nice? We're going to have to do a birthday card page. Shall we? Sure. This one is from Eureka I know Barbara Clark lives in Eureka. Let's see what she did. It could be just Happy Mail. So, anybody else come in? Everybody saying hi to everybody. Oh, look, it's a cow. Grow your own food. Plant for the pollinators. All right. Save the bees. Happy birthday, Beth. May your may you spend a little time during your birthday week to rest and reflect. Let in whatever you dreams may nudge you. Yes, they do. They nudge me. And many blessings for you and the new year. Love, Barbara. Isn't that sweet? I haven't heard from her in a while, but I know she lives there. And she sent me this little toy here. Let's see what it is. Is it a paper clip? It's a hidden paper clip. Look at that. It looks like it could have been like um, a bookmark. And then she folded it in half and put that paper clip in the middle of these two pieces of paper. And she made the vines. She stamped them. She stamped and made this card. Made this Barbara Clark. Thank you. Ooh, I like it. We'll put it on the happy birthday page. This one is from my brother. Esther said her card's coming too. This one's from Sharon R. She's the only one I know at Virginia Beach. It is. This is from my brother. Treat yourself to a wonderful day. Happy birthday. Love, Rick and Connie. That's my biggest brother. And let's see what Sharon. Oh, she sent a fairy. So I want to save this and put it in the fairy book. So I'm going to cut this one open the other way if I can. If I can. Let's try that. Hi, Ellen. Come on in. We'll open up some Happy Mail. It's got birthday cake cupcakes on it. Look. Oh, she sent me some fairies too. Looky here. She made the card. Those are cute. She fussy cut them out and everything. I hope all of your birthday wishes come true. Oh, isn't she sweet? It's made especially for you. This is a homemade card, and it looks like it's embossed and printed on, and then it's cut out like a stamp, like it might be a die cut maybe, and on a cute card. Isn't that cute? So we're going to have to go put these in the fairy book too. So let's fix these out. Oh, Goldie sent me a picture of the babies. Did she tell us their names? Do we have names yet? I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I was going to cut this off. Forgot what I was doing there for a minute. All right. We're just playing happy birthday today. And there's a turtle stamp. Okay. We've got the napkin books for the box. We're going to be decorating our Coca-Cola box. All right. So these are fairies. Okay. I don't want to lose my fairies. I forgot. Oh, I swear my mind is 3 seconds long. So let's go to Goldie. She sent me some pictures. Okay, here they go. They're black and white. I don't know that I've ever seen a black and white wiener dog before. Can you all see? I want a hug. I want a hug. Look at them in the car. Oh my gosh, you can name them cow names. They look like little cows. And that must be uh the other doggy. Oh, I forgot the other doggy's name. Tell me your other doggy, Goldie. Or is that Lori's dog? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Look at that belly. Would you just look at the belly? Oh, aren't they cute? So, did you say you had names? Let's see if she said anything. No, she didn't say names. It's your sister's poodle. Loves them. Oh, okay. Hi, Debbie. All right. Did she? I'm looking for names. Lucas. Yeah, Lucas is so cranky about them, but he's warming up. Yes, he will warm up. He will be the alpha. He will be the alpha. They are precious. We're Clover and Peppermint Patty pretzel. One is Clover and one is Peppermint Patty. That's a good name. Those are good names. Those are Steph's new puzzles, new puppies. Yes, they are. Thank you, Steffi. I would love to receive updated pictures as well. As they grow up. Oh, you're looking at the names. For the names. Uh huh. That's okay. You've got plenty of time to decide, Steph. You can decide. Well, it'll hit you one day. You'll wake up and you'll call them by name, and that'll be their names. Hi, Jassy. Yeah, one is Steffi's and one is Laura Beth's. And your older sister and your mom got them for you. Love it. Okay, so I got a new National Geographic Expeditions. It's a travel magazine, but they have really, really good pictures. If you like pictures of animals and sceneries, and I'll just do a few little flip through here. So I like these books, and look at the seal. Oh, look at the penguins. They're holding hands. Mr. and Mrs. Penguin. We'll definitely use these one day. We'll use these. Hey, Joe. You can't hear me. Oh, that's Buffalo. Look at the buffalo. There's another seal. Turn your fan on. I can smell that clear in here. Is it alcohol? Oh, bleach. That's what it is. I see. He's got the bleach out, and boy, is it strong. That was a pretty picture. So that was me whistling for Joe. Hi, Brian. Brian's whistling back. Look at this beach. I'd like to go walking down there. That's out on some island. Oh, that's Panama Canal, Costa Rica. Woohoo! I've been to Costa Rica. Went there on a mission trip. All right. Pretty pictures. Look, there's a train. I could put that in Tim's envelope. This is the cleanest place, and this is over in Greece. And if I would ever go there, I'd want to go there and stay for 2 weeks and sleep. do nothing but sleep, get up and watch the scenery, and go back to sleep. That's what I would do at this place. Eat and sleep. I'm talking about my new book here, honey.
Oh, that's pretty.
So
What kind of?
this is a National Geographic.
Uh-huh.
We got a new panda to paint.
Yeah.
Joe can paint a panda. I showed him your panda the other day in an older book that we did. Ooh, that looks interesting. It looks like fabric dyeing. Wow, wouldn't you like to work there or get
There's
some?
probably fabric. Yeah.
Yeah, they're bats of fabric.
That's the time. Oils.
They soak. We'll have to read about that. That says Morocco. The Journeys of Morocco.
Morocco.
Morocco. That's is that Egypt?
They got the real stuff.
Here's some more safaris. And there's some more penguins. Oh my gosh, they almost look human. Look at those feet. They got to have those big feet so they can hold the eggs. Because the men babysit the eggs. Africa. Anyway, it's a free magazine. Highly recommend it. We always end up getting some pretty good magazine pictures out of that. I can put we worked in the chicken book the other day, so I'm going to put it up over here out of the way. And then I got my napkin book out because I'm going to use some of these napkins. I haven't seen this one for a while, so it's got a lot of napkins in here. So I thought maybe we'd go through this, and I'm going to put it on my Coke, my pop box. So I showed you all the book last week or the other day, and yeah, it was last week. Saturday was last week, right? But this is a Coca-Cola box and a 12-pack, and I tore the pages up and lined them up, and I decorated the pages first. And then after I finished decorated and inked and papered and napkin and do all those things, I put holes in them and I stitched them together Coptic style. And I made them in a stair step format. And we'll do that again. And this is the front and this is the back. And I put some ATCs in it. And I showed you all of those the other day as well. So that was my Coca-Cola box. So is Teresa in here yet? Teresa wanted me to make another one. So here we go. And I think Juju was wanting to know, is she in here yet? She might be sleeping. She likes to sleep about this time of the day. She takes a nap. So Cindy's here. Hi, Cindy. So here's my box. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the box up. I have no idea how it's going to work out. And this seems to be a thinner box than the Coca-Cola one was. But that's okay. It don't bother me none. So I'm going to start with cutting the end of it off just at the corners. And then I'm going to cut up the side. Now I think I tore it when I got it, part of it cut off. I was tearing some of it and cutting some of it. So we'll see how it goes. See how it turns out. I think there might be a seam as well. Sometimes if there's a seam, you can peel it open at the seam, like right here. So let's give it a try. And it's working. It's working. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this because it'll just make it a little bit easier. Make it easy on yourself. And you can always distress the edges back up. And you can do that with a pair of scissors and just raking the scissors on the edge of it. And you can rough the edges back up. You ever seen that done? There's a little tool that I think they sell that goes on the edges and it roughs the edges up. You can use a cheese grater or something like that too, if you want it to be that recipe. But I think we'll make it now with the rest, with just this much. We can do it now. And this is a seasonal box. It's 7-Up Zero Sugar Tropical flavor. And it's got peach flavor in it. It's 7-Up and peach. And it's very good. So here's my box. So I'm going to start ripping it apart a little bit on the corners, if I can. I might need to do a ruler thing. Let's see if I have my ruler over here. Here's a metal ruler. Let's see if I can't use part of it to help me get it going. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. It's ripping. Now I'm going to leave it long. It's a 12-pack, caffeine free. There's the nutrition. I've got the ends over here. I don't know whether I'm going to use them or not. They're just going to be over here on the side. So I'll get another seam. And I'll put my ruler down. I need to go ahead and put my fairies up. I'm losing my fairies. There's 2 of them. I'll hide them. Okay, so here I go. I'm ripping the box up into strips. So it's only going to be like an 8-page book. Now, if you have other type of cardboard, you're welcome to use it. This is just one little themed, and I'm going to cover everything up. And you can use any kind of a box, a cake box or a brownie box or a cracker box, cereal box. So it doesn't have to be this way, but oh, I gotta take it. It's my sister. Hello. Hey. He's just fiddling around. You need him? Okay. Okay. I'll send him. He would. He is. He's just all he was doing was cleaning the bathroom. So he's it is important. Okay. Hey Joe. I'll send him over. Okay. Yeah.
What?
Kay's lawnmower quit.
Oh,
Will you
yeah?
go over and
Sure.
She's in the back of Jessica's house and she can't get started.
Tell her I'm on my way.
He's on his way. Oh, he broke it. Yeah, that's probably. Hey Joe,
Yes.
Tim, Amy and Tim are over there,
Uh-huh.
and they're from up north. And he was fooling around with the choke, and she thinks he's choked,
Choked it out or something.
and she can't get it back to where it was. Okay, he's on his way. All right, I'm streaming. Bye. All right. My sister needed Joe. That's good. I'm glad she called. She was cutting grass and the lawnmower quit. And she's like, I gotta get it started again. And she's pretty. We've been cutting grass since we were knee high. I mean, we've always cut grass at home when we were kids. So we're not afraid of the lawnmower. Riding lawnmower, anyway. So there's that one. And there's a little bit right there. I'm just going to tear it off by hand. Don't need that one. So it doesn't matter if it's like this has got a little perforation there for where you open it up and pull the cans out. I'm just going to leave that there. So I've got, here we go. Here's one, and it's already halves. So I'm going to tear that one, the next one, right about here. So it'll be about an inch taller than the shortest one I have. And I'll tear it from that end. It doesn't matter which side you do, whatever. It don't matter. So I'm going to cut that off right there. And then, so I'm going to get my ruler and even that up a little bit. And cardboard's it's kind of rough, but it's okay. So I want, this is going to be my first page. And so my second page, I'm going to make about an inch taller. About right there. And it doesn't matter what it looks like, okay? So this will go in the back. This is a tall one. The short ones are going to go in the front. And I've got it real smooth on the bottom edge. The bottom edge is cut smooth. So that's good. That's what we want. Oh, I not that one. I want to do, I'll do this one. And you can, and see they're 12, they're the same size, you know, either way. So I'm going to do that. So I've got these two. Now this one was a bottom one. I'll hang on to that. I don't know if I'll need it. We'll see. So here's another one, and it can go right. I'm stair stepping them. You see how I'm stair stepping, and this one's got the handle. We can leave it or tear it off. So that's good right there. So here's another one, and I'm going to tear it about an inch above that one, or an inch below that one. And this one will go right there. Are y'all, am I making it clear how I'm doing it? And then this one here, if I tear it off there, it'll be the top, it'll be on the top, the shortest one. So I'm going to tear that off right there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages now. And this will be 7 and 8. So I'm going to put one page here. And we'll make that one smooth. So I'm going to tear it right there. Okay, so it'll go right in there. Am I clear as mud, Janet? It's a waterfall, isn't it? Stair step. And then this one here, I think I'm going to put it right in here. Let's see where it will go. It might be the same size as another one, but it's the same size. So let me just tear off a smidgen right here. And it'll go right in here. So there's your book. Okay, so we got that started. So the next thing I do is I'm going to start putting some napkins on them. And you can ink the edges. You can leave these on the edges if you want, but I'm going to give it just a little bit of a haircut. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Just a little something, something right there. That's all. So, but it's all soft, it's all cardboard. It's soft. It's soft cardboard. So, there. Okay. Here's our starting of our book. And it'll probably take us a good hour or so to work on it. And you can paint, you can do whatever you want on it. After I put napkins on it, I decided I wanted to do napkins because I haven't done napkins a lot lately. And I found a napkin book that this is a flow book. It's a napkin flow book. And so I don't know what napkins I want to use, but I'm thinking maybe we might need some strawberries. And I'm going to try to use napkins where they're not too busy, that I can glue pictures on it and glue things in there. And not too busy. This is the napkin I was looking for that postcard. This was the napkin I was looking for. This is a succulent type of a plant. That was it. I knew I had it. And there's another one. It's different. It's a different napkin. I had 2 succulents. But that's okay. I kind of quit doing the postcards. I got too many other things in the iron and the fire. And see, these are just partial napkins right here. And I'm thinking I might get to use those. I like those. But see, this is real dark and busy. And I'm not going to do that one. So I kind of got an eye out for what I want. This is holidays in here. This one's soft. And I might try that one. We've got 2 of them. And this one wouldn't be too bad. It's bland, and if I glue on top of it, it'll be okay. I pulled these out. So I'll put that one back. And this one's a little bit too busy. So I find my thread, my cord, and put those back under. And they're in the flow book. Like that. And okay, we'll put that back in. This one might not be too bad. There's a lot of space there to glue things down. There's a Valentine and a seafood, violet, and a turtle, a little turtle. Some Christmas ones. These look like they're Christmas. Straighten them out a little bit. There's a happy one. So that's all that there is in this one. Okay. We're going to close this book back up. And for a napkin book, let's see, what did I use to tie it with? I must have had, I bet this moved. Yeah, it did. There it goes. This is my tie. Like that. Oh, salt and pepper would be cute. Salty and pepper. I like the name Pepper. Salty. Pepper and peppermint. Okay, could do vanilla and chocolate. Oh, now don't get me started. So anyway, there's 3 or 4 napkins here, and I have another napkin book that I had the other day. So let's take a peek in it. And I do have a box of napkins on the shelf if I need more. So this one's kind of pretty and soft, and a picture would look good on top of it. This one is a ghost print, and that might be okay, maybe for the back of one. Let's see what we got. I think this one is so cute. The red and blue. There's a daisy. We've got us a leopard. A couple of girls. This one's got some good space. And tulips. Some more purple. We got us a dragon. You can do anything you want to your to your to your to your pages. And I might need to gesso a little bit because that tropical green is pretty, um, green. It's intense, and that would be cute in the book. It's a that kind. Okay, just a few more. This one wouldn't be too bad. It's soft enough to put a picture on top. But let's see what we can do with. And then we got to have one for the front, something fancy on the front and the back. So I think I'm going to take that one. And that one wouldn't be too bad either. I'm going to try to use these napkins up. Let's use them. So Janet lives right outside of London, Ellen. It was Sharon's birthday yesterday, Debbie. Sharon. It was Sharon Lombard. Okay, so let's start decorating. What do we want to put on the front? Does anybody want to help me decide which one on the front? Oh, I have to tell Janet something. She went and recently visited Belgium, and that's across the water off of the next it's a country of its own, but right east and a little bit south of London, England. And I saw a movie yesterday, and it was called Love Blooms. Love Blooms, and it was a Hallmark movie, and it was a love story, and it was and they were in Belgium, and it was about a perfume company, and the daughter had been in the States, and her dad passed away, and he owned a perfume company. And she came back, and she said, and she was looking for a recipe that he had for a particular uh, fragrance that he was invented and was famous for, and they were going to do it. They were going to remake more of it and have a big come out again, and it was supposed to be real big in the news, and the companies that were buying it, buying the fragrance, so they had to have the recipe. They didn't have to tell the recipe, but they needed to make the perfume, and they made the perfume in bathtubs. It was a mom and pop perfumery. It was so cute, but they were in Belgium, and I thought of Janet. So, a love story. And of course, she found the recipe at the very end. They had one day left to find the recipe, and they found it. So I haven't decided what I'm going to put on the front page. And this could be the front, or this could be the front. It doesn't really matter. So we're just going to start gluing. And I think I might need to paint a little bit because you can see through the napkin versus the back side. You can see the napkin better than you can on the front. So should I gesso it a little bit? I've got some gesso. So a little bit of gesso in my life. It doesn't have to be a whole lot of gesso, and I think I'll use the credit card method. It'll be a lot easier. Just toning it back a little bit, and I don't mind the green. It's tropical. So then we're going to do this one, maybe over the words a little bit. Oops, that's a lot. We'll share. Okay. Gotta put these over here for the fan. And it doesn't matter if I get them mixed up because I can size them back up again later. Cover up the 12 pack and the words. Just hit and miss. That's all I'm doing. It's hitting and missing. This is a fun one. You don't have to be perfect in it at all. Everything is hodgepodge. Oh, I found another napkin book. I knew I had another one around here. I found this one over yonder. Here's another napkin book. Rabbit trail. We're going to do rabbit trail today since we found the rabbits. So, put this up to here. If you all need me, type in caps. If you need me. Oh, Debbie's got a birthday on the 7th. Oh, boy. That's good, Debbie. You're still going to be younger than me. Look at the birds. That's a pretty one. Oh, I found the bird book, too. We've got a bird book. I'm going to pull it out and see if I can use a little bit of that one today. I haven't seen this book in a long while because I don't even remember that one. Makeup. We've got makeup. Look at the apple. Isn't that pretty? That would make a pretty art page. Farm fresh flowers right here. That'd be cute to paint. I would paint the truck real big on my page and then find some other flower napkins to put to collage for the back. That would be a good one to paint. I'm going to pull it out so I don't forget that I want to do that. That's going to be in the to-do pile. And we could put anything in the back of the truck. We could put pumpkins. That one's pretty. I think I might have enough napkins out for starters. And what's left over I can do on the back sides. Okay, that one's good. One more. This one's all found my bacon. I found the bacon napkin. I had been looking for the bacon napkin for a while. I've only got one bacon left. There's my bacon. There's two in there. I'll have to send one of them to Juju. She could put it in the cowboy book. And I did find her a cowboy Saturday. I found her a cowboy. Did she come in yet? She's still sleeping. So I found Juju a cowboy and a horse. And I was hoping that, he could be hanging out with the horse. And then, she's got the bacon too. Since she lives in the back 40. And she did say, go ahead and take them napkins off the back. It will make the weight. Because that's like 3 napkins with all 3 layers on there. It creates weight to your mail. So that's how that works. She'll appreciate it. Ellen Beth will show us how to sew it together. Oh, Beth will. Okay, Ellen. Beth will show us how to sew it together. I will. We're going to do a Coptic stitch. And if I don't get to it today, I'll get to it Thursday. Because we're going to work on this book until it's finished. So that's the rest of that napkin book. So I usually use children's books. These are like the golden books, and make my napkin books out of that. And if you want me to make a napkin book sometime, I will do it. We can do that in a day, and you can have more than one. Okay, so I'm still gessoing. Gesso, here we go. But this is going to be a chunky book. It's a chunky book. And this one shows the cans. This is the bottom of the box. So I think I got enough gesso. And if you don't have any gesso, you can make gesso if you want the gesso. You don't have to use gesso. You can just use white paint, any color paint. You can make it. You can make it tropical or rainbowish, any way you want. There's no right or wrong, whichever way you want to go. So I'm gonna let these dry over here, and then let's find one that's already dry. I'll get the heat gun out and dry those two, and we'll work on those first. These are the little ones. We'll dry them up real quick. Hi, Dana. Dana streamed last night, guys, and we piddled around and did all kinds of stuff. And you guys need to watch Dana, and you need to, if any of y'all stream, you need to contact Dana to get in on the hop. She's going to have a hop in October, and it's for anybody that has under 1,000 subscribers. If you need to get to 1,000, then you need to contact Dana, and she'll help you get up to 1,000 with the hop, because everybody's going to have all your channels will be shared with everybody, and everybody's followers will be in each one of the people that stream. They'll have their crew, and then their crew is going to sub to the other people, and vice versa. So thank you, Angie. Angie's wishing everybody a happy birthday. There you go. Go to the community post and on Dana's picture. Yeah. Thank you, Janet. There's Dana's channel. And she every time she streams, 99% of the time she does do a little giveaway at the end, and she makes all of her little giveaway things. She usually makes most of them. I'm going to say 80% of them she's made, and she does buy a few things, but her little giveaways are so cute, and you always get an envelope full of them, and she picks them out for you right there on the channel. And if I had been in the stream yesterday and not on the streaming with her, I would have won, because I would have picked number 3, and the number was like 4 or 7 or something, and I would have been the winner. Just saying. But I didn't want to win because I was on the show. I don't need anything. But everybody likes to win something. So now I'm going to pick some napkins to put on here. So I can do that. And you see, I don't mind that showing. It kind of goes with. So I'm just going to use my glue stick. Joy said leaf doodling. Yes, you could doodle on any of these. Sure. That might be cute for the bag. And Stephanie got some happy mail. Good, good. Stephanie sent me some happy mail, so I sent her some back. So Goldie got her mail today from Grams. Okay. So I'm just going to tear this off, and you can use a ruler, or you can use a little tiny wet paintbrush, just plain water, and go straight down. And then this will tear off. Or you could have folded it over and left it for the back. So that would be good too. So I'm going to just put that on the back. How about them apples? It's a perfect fit. Now, when I get finished with the napkins, I'm just going to fold that over. You can decide if you want to ink or do mark making. What else could we do? Stamping. You could stamp on these. I don't really have a theme set up other than a napkin theme. I wanted to do napkins. So, see, you can't even tell that had 7-Up on it. That's perfect. And then this part here, you can continue to get some other parts of a napkin and go back and put on there. So I'm going to put that over there, let dry. And I got one more here. And I found this bicycle napkin, and I have a bicycle. I thought I'd put these two together. Had Jessa want it. I thought these two would go together. So that's why I saved that. My mind is just a rolling. So I'm going to put this one in the back because we've used it already. And we might want to use it for another one. We'll see. And this one's a big one. I'm going to save it for one of the big pages. And these little napkins like this one. Let's try this one next. See, this green is going to be fine coming through the napkin. And I can use all of the flowers or just part of the flowers. And I think I'll just do fronty backsy here. So I'm just going to go ahead and wet this line. Just wet this line right here. All the way across. And wet it again, just in case. And then this will tear off. So I'm going to put this on, and then I'll flip it over and put this on the back side. And I'll put this on the bottom because we've already used it. And this will probably go back in the napkin book for another day, for something else. So let's put some gluage down. So the sky is the limit on what you can do. And I don't mind the edges showing. Don't mind a bit. Don't bother me none. Hi, Doretha. Hi, Candy. Why are you singing Soda Cart? Hi, Colleen. Hi, honey. We're making a Coca-Cola book. It's a book. So a few years ago, I made this book, this chunky book, and I made it out of a Coca-Cola box. And it was so popular, it was requested that I make another one. And we used this one for 2021 ATC swap. And so it's a chunky book, and it's Coptic stitched, and it's got a waterfall top, cascading top. There's the Coptic stitching. And if I got time tonight, I'll stitch it tonight, or I'll stitch it Thursday night, depending on the time. And it's a chunky book, and it's made out of a Coca-Cola box. So I cut up my 7-Up box, and I gessoed it. And I've already got them sized up, so they'll be stair-stepped. Just for fun. Yeah, CK is the original Colleen. I've known Colleen forever. And then we've got Monkey 911, and she's Colleen too. So anyway, this is what we're making. And I've used a 7-Up box. So let's get another one of these. This one's still wet. Let's try this one. To dry a little bit. The top page is the cover, and the back page is the back cover. It's cardboard. Good night, Steffi. She's going to take a nap. Okay. And Janet's got to go to bed too. Okay, Janet. Good night. Sweet dreams. So, there's Teresa. Teresa, I'm making it. She's got a box. I think she's got a Pepsi box. So, you have to watch the beginning of the video if you want to see what I did first. But right now, I've gessoed a little bit, and I'm putting napkins on them. So let's try this napkin. This napkin feels like a paper towel. And I don't think there's a cover on the back, or an extra napkin on the back. It's like a paper towel. It's tough. I don't see layers. So we're going to glue it down. I picked colors that were kind of soft and something, so I can put a picture on this and it won't over, you can see the picture. So I'll try for background pages. I just sort of guessed at it. And this one's got the handle, the oval handle on it. It wasn't torn off, so we're using it. So I'm going to put this on here like this. Like that. And they're like 6 inches wide, and so the napkin's going to flip over and cover the other side, mostly. It's going to be real close. It'll work. It'll work. I can trim that too right there to make it skinnier, because it's going to be the napkin's going to wrap around it, so that'll help cover that edge. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so this is the back side, and I can take my my wet paintbrush and just sort of go around here. It's absorbent. It's like a paper towel. That's a good napkin. And we'll tear that off, maybe, with difficulty. But we'll get it. And then we'll tear the other side off in a minute after we glue. Get the edges real good. And lay that down like that. So type in caps if you need me. Type in caps. And I'm going to wet the back side. Let's see if that'll work. Get it going. So that's a page. So this is how it's going to look. It don't matter which is front or back. Now see this here? All I have to do, I can either fold that napkin over and glue that little edge, or I could trim it. But I think I'm just going to glue it. Let's see if we can't glue it. It'll fold right over. Do it any way you want to do it is okay. So that makes that edge good. So it doesn't matter if that's the front or the back. So these are about the same size. Huh. That's okay. So there's 3 pages. Don't know if we'll need this, but I'm just going to, like, for the back of that one page, this one here, would that fit right there? It sure would. Let's put that there. And we'll finish the back of this one up. See how things work out? Things just work out. They fit like a glove. Move the camera. Thank you. Sorry about that. I hit the camera all the time. So let's get our wet brush back. Let's see it. And we're going to do there and there. And you never know, you might need that for something. We'll see. So there's that page. There's that page. So that's good. And we're not using wet glue. We're just using glue sticks. So it's not real moisty. It'll dry. It'll dry fast. So let's get another one that we did earlier. And I think this is dry. So which napkin do we want to do next? Which napkin? Let's do this one. And see, I've used it for something. Something t'other. So I'm going to lay this down right there. Like that. And I can see some things here, but we're going to cover up. We're going to put some pictures and things in this book. So we'll cover that up eventually. Or if you want to, if you're real careful, you can continue to work on this cardboard and maybe put a little bit more paint down to cover that up. If you don't want to see that, it's no harm. It's your book. Do whatever you want to do. So I'll use that blue on there and it'll show through. And see, that paint is transparent. You can sort of see through that paint. So you might need another coat. Hi, Juju. I'm working on the book. Oh, she is still working. Bless your heart. You'll have to watch the rerun to see how we're doing the paper, the pop box book. It's a pop box. Say that 5 times. So I'm just going to lay this back down. And we're going to flip it over. Now I've got this little strip here that I can take off. I don't really need it on there. It was the seam where it was glued. So we'll put some more glue back here. Are we having fun? Are you all enjoying this as much as I am? I'm enjoying it. So like this has got a little seam, a little edge right here. And that's okay. We can either put a little piece of paint there, or we might be able to find a marker or something and ink that edge up a little bit. It's not going to be a problem. It doesn't matter if the edges show on this book. So I'm going to flip this over to this side, and I'm going to take my paintbrush. This was where the blue paint was. And I'm just going to go like that. And like that. And then again on this side. And I could even flip this over again and glue this back in over this side if I want to do that. There wouldn't be anything wrong with it. So let's just do that. Tear this part off. And I'm going to glue this side down over here. It's a glue book. And we'll fold this one back over again, and there it is. Lickety split. If you want to, you can use anything you want, Juju. And I decided I haven't used napkins for a while. And then I think I did use some napkins on the original one. I used paper here. There's a napkin on the back. There's pockets and scrapbooking paper. That's a napkin back there. Music paper. There's a napkin on the, I think I did the napkins on the back. There's another napkin on the back. I got a theme going. There's a napkin, and there's a napkin back over here. Paper and paper. Paper and paper and paper. So anything you want, you can do. Glad I've got that for reference. So we're going to let this dry. This is where the barcode was, and I added some blue paint underneath it. Gotta let it dry. Okay, here's another page. It's already dry. They're dry up. Dropped one. We'll get it in a minute. So this one needs a bigger napkin. Save this one for last. See, now this napkin is just on one side. This would have been a good one for the first page because you could have wrapped it around that way. But this is only going to be good for half of a page. So we're going to wait on this one. I've got another short one over there. We'll try this one later. Now here's one. And it's on all four corners. This is what I talk about when you do a napkin trade. It's, you know, you want to do a napkin trade. You want to make sure your napkins have something on all four corners, or you're not giving them the full benefit of this napkin. Now, if I had this and it was only on half, like on this one, it was only on half, only had half, I would send 2 napkins for one, because you want the napkin to have, you want your participant to have benefit of all four corners for the napkin trades. And we won't be doing a napkin trade till maybe next year. And if somebody doesn't have any napkins, then you need to let us know. And we've got connections, don't we, guys? We got napkin connections. I did one box, and I got 8 pages. And I tore them to make them stair step. So if you watch the beginning of the video, after I did the birthday cards, I showed you how I tore the box up in front of you, so you could see how it's done. So this one's going to go over to here, and as you can see, there's not going to cover all of it, right? So let's see, what can we do? We could trim the box and make it just a little bit skinnier, or we could put some paint down. I'm going to try trimming it just a little bit, because we can. That's the only reason why. It's because we can. We can do it. So now when I flip this napkin over, it looks like it might fit like that. So this one came all the way from Norway, guys. This napkin came from Norway, over in Europe, from our really good friend Santa. I need to send her some. Try to be good friends. Right now, mail is iffy in some countries. I know Canada is having a tough time. Kim said that she's not mailing anything to the States for a while until they get it straightened out. So I'm going to take my wet paintbrush and go to the top of this box and tear this napkin off like that. And I want the sides, I want them to be deckled. I like the deckled part. This one needs just a little bit of a snip. Nothing perfect. Everything is just snip and pull until you get it to where you want it. So there's another page done. I think we've got 3 more. Here's a little one. Napkins. Who's got the napkins? Hey, napkins. Who needs the napkins? Is there anybody that needs a napkin or two? Speak up, and we will accommodate you. If you don't have any napkins, or you don't have very many napkins, say something. So this one's got a back on it. There's another little one. I'm going to save this for that little one over there. This one. Let's see, I've got 3 more. Let's see. Angela's back. Welcome back. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. All right. Cindy's happy to send some out. Okay. I think everybody's got napkins. Good. So I'm going to take this and put it down here. And this one's got a little bumblebee on it, a big bumblebee on it. So it's going to go there, and then we're going to put glue on the back side. My napkins are fighting me now. They're fighting. So far, I'm doing really good. I'm happy with what I got. And this one's got that little seam on the edge. I could tear that off if I don't want it. That don't hurt me none. Gives it more texture. So we got that bee on that side. And then we're going to take our paintbrush, and this one again, I could keep on. See how I got the zero sugar right here? If I were to wrap this down again, it'll cover that zero sugar up. So let's just do that. Perfect. And see, we're going to be gluing and putting things in the book, so it's going to be okay. So I'll get my paintbrush, my water brush back, and I'm going to do that. And that brush was wet enough; it'll go through all 3 layers. And I got these little extra tidbits over here I don't need. So that one's done. Now I got the rest of this napkin. If I want to, it's got this trim on it. See that? All that. And I could put some more of this napkin down, like right there, and continue to decorate my page. So we'll do that. And the bee's going to be covered up, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not going to complain because we're crafting. Well, get over there. Let's try it again. It's the fan's going and it's blowing it. So, yeah, there's that down. And we'll just take this and put a little bit more glue right there for that. And that one's done. We can put it over and let it sit on the side. That's good. That looks great. Now here's that little one, and I'm going to use this napkin. I hope it fits. Is it going to fit? it's going to fit perfectly. So I'm going to put it down like that. That's where it's going to go. I'm going to put it down right like that. And see the green in the background? It comes through as more green. So it works. It matches. And you can't even tell that circle is like right there, and it doesn't look bad at all. So I'm going to put some glue down here. And glue that part down. I'm going to fold this part back. And then we'll glue that part down. Would you like some napkins for my... Hi, Loretta. Sure. I use napkins in my art. That's what we do. We can make a new... I can make a new a napkin flow book. Welcome, Loretta. Come on in. We're using a pop box. And we are gluing napkins on it. So I'm going to trim this one off a little bit. There's a little bit of a butterfly I'm going to keep. Now this is going to be just watch how I do this. So I saved the butterfly, so I'm going to pull that back. But then I'm going to tear it a little bit. And then the other napkin's going to fold over. And there's another butterfly on that one. So we're going to glue this down. It's going to be a layered look. I'm layering it several ways. And then I'll fold this napkin back and it's on top. So I got two butterflies. Like that. That's going to be cute. There's a little butterfly over there and one on this side. And then this little tab here, I can fold it over again. It won't hurt a thing. And we'll just continue to fold it over. And let that dry. And we'll glue that up. You could trim it or you can glue it, either way. So we'll let this one dry. That one's cute. That one's, I think, my favorite. So I got one more to do. It's over here on the floor. If you're just coming in, you'll have to watch the beginning. And I'll show you how I showed you how I cut my book up and how I ripped the tops. I've got it, the bottoms are straight, cut with the straight, and the sides I ripped, and the tops I ripped and made them jagged on purpose. And then I layered them into a waterfall layer. And I did a little bit of gesso on it. And see, this has only got flowers on one side, so I don't think I'm going to be able to use that one. But I got this one. Also got the strawberries. But I think this one will work, and I could put one of these on both sides. The irises. Let's do that. Let's see if we can. And it's going over half, but we're going to see if we can't. I'm going to put the top of it on the seam, and then we'll use half of this napkin, and this will go on the front, this will go on the back, and then we can take some of these and put them down here at the bottom where there's nothing down here. So I'm going to divide my napkin up to fit my page. So, and there is another sheet on the back, but I think I'm going to leave this one on. Nope, it's single. It's already been taken off. So I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on. Because this is an extra big napkin. It's a dinner style napkin. It's a big dinner or luncheon or something. It's big. It's a dinner. So I'm going to start at the top of my page and put this iris up there. And then I'm going to get my wet brush, my water brush, and I'm going to go down the side and across the top and tear that off. Lickety split. So that's going to be the front of the book, or the front of this page. And I think this is going to be the back of actually the last page. One box. So on this side, I'm going to use the other half, and I'm going to move it up and center my irises like that. So let's put some gluage down. One box will make 8 pages. And if you go to the beginning of the video, I showed you how to tear the pages and then make them stair step. That's what we did. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to get my water brush, and we will do there and there and there, like a horseshoe, and that should tear off like that, and it makes a deckled edge. I like to say that, and we like it to be that way. We like it feathery. I like it feathery. So now the rest of the napkin I'm going to put at the bottom of this page. This is the very back page, so it's the tallest. So I think I can get some of these flowers here and put them down here, but I want to trim it off, and I can trim it off with the water brush. Can you all see me? I'll show you how I'll trim this out. So I'm just going to make a little wavy line here, and this is going to be tore off, and this will be on one side, and then this will be on the other side. So each side will have 3 irises. Okay, Angie. Bye-bye, honey. I'll see you after a while. Thanks for coming. Okay, so there's that. And the ends of the box I didn't keep. I didn't use them for anything so far. I haven't had a desire to use these for anything. I've got 2 of these for the very end of the boxes. I cut them off. So yeah, we've got them in case we need them for something. Okay, so let me finish this one. So this one's got 2 and this one's got 1. So we'll put 2 on the front, and it's going to go down here like this, and we're going to overlap it. And we could do a little bit more critiquing on this because of the grass, the leaves and everything. So what I could do is I could go around and take away some of that white and leave the green. You could do a little finessing if you are inclined to do so. You don't have to, because it's going to be, we're going to put glue stuff on top of it anyway. So, but that's what I want to do there. So you'll see in just a second why I did that. Just a little finessing here. Take these little pieces off. So when I lay this down on top, you see how 3D that is now? So I want to take some gluage and re-glue this half. And I feather this one down on top. Ta-da! And I'll re-glue this down. And this one. And this one. Okay. And then you can do the same thing with the sides with the water brush. And a little bit over here on this side. So you can tear that off. It's a little sticky because of the glue. But that you can't even hardly tell that that's double layered. Look at that. You can really hardly tell. I mean, I can see a little bit there, but it really looks good. You see how it just turns to magic. Magic. So let's do the other side. I need to dry that just a little bit because it is wet with the glue stick. So this is called napkin art. We're arting with our napkin. You can use wallpaper, scrapbooking scraps. You can make it all hodgepodge and just do collaging. And then when we get the book together, I'll be using it for a glue book. So the sky is the limit, and that's kind of dry. So now I've got the other last piece of napkin here, and it's going to go on top of this one. So they'll have three irises on both sides. So we're going to put that one there, and I really think that that's going to be okay. I think it's prettier when it's feathered and not cut. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay that down right there. And put that there. And we'll get our water brush back. And we'll go down this side and across the bottom. And a little bit over here on this side. We'll see how that works. So it just pinches off. Like that. And like that. Ta-da! Beth, when do you do the beads? And how do you do the beads so that beads don't fall off? You're talking about the picture frame? The last bead of a tassel. The last bead has you tie a knot around the last bead. If you're talking about a tassel on the end of the books, I take the last piece and I tie a knot I tie the thread around the last bead and tie a knot so that the bead will hold all the other beads on. So the last bead has a knot around the whole thing. Yes. It's a junk journal. You could also put a dab of glue if you want to use some hot glue on it would work. Yeah, you're anytime. Anytime, Ellen. This is why I do this. I do this because of you guys. You want to see what I'm doing. You want to know. So I've got all my pages done. So let me lose those berries. So let me dry them real quick and then I'll stack them back up. Yes, Cindy. Right away. Does anybody else need their names for the hidden pocket trade? Okay, you need your names? Alrighty. Right away. I'm going to let these dry for just a second. Cool these off in front of the fan. There's a little bit of stickum on there that I feel. And I'll get your trades organized here. So for the month of September, we are doing hidden pocket trades, a hidden pocket trade. And I've got your names. If you still want to trade, let me know and I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. Okay. What have I done here? Oh, okay. Here we go. Doretha, did you get your hidden pocket trade? Doretha? Juju, you have 4 hidden pockets. Piece of paper, pencil. You got your pencil. Are you still working? Don't drive and don't do this while you're driving. Cindy's ready. Let me give Cindy. Yep, she's ready. Okay, Juju, you have Margaret, Esther, Doretha, and Linda. Margaret, Esther, Doretha, and Linda. Cindy, you have Bonnie and Marty. Bonnie and Marty. I like saying those two together. They rhyme. Bonnie and Marty sitting in a tree. Bonnie and Marty. Anybody else? Let me put a little mark by your name that I'm giving it to you. I gave those 2 out. Okay. Angela, do you have yours? I think everybody else has got theirs. They haven't hollered at me yet, but I can give them out. Okay. So The hidden pockets is something that we've been working on, and I've got some hidden pockets here to make to show you how. It's not too late. I don't need that little piece of the soda box, but I can show you how to make a hidden pocket. You need 3 pieces of paper this size. 3 pieces of rectangle paper, well, any size, whatever size you want to make it. You need 3 pieces of paper. The first 2 I sewed together around the edge. I sewed together around the edge, the first 2. That's the first step. 3 pieces of paper, sew 2 of them together, glue a picture down. You can art it any way you want. You can art it any way you want. So you got 3 pieces. So let me get another glue stick out. This one's almost empty. I got one. I got a purple one. So I'm going to glue this down. Like that. And find out which side you want to glue it on. So it's going to go on there like that. And if it's over the edge, you just give it a little trim. Like that. Give it a haircut. So there's your picture. Now the third piece of paper has to be smaller than the edges because it's going to be your inside. It's going to be your note card inside. So it has to be cut down that it'll go down in between the thread or the glue. You can sew it or glue it, either way. I got some glue up here. Okay. So what you're going to do, the next step is you're going to cut your top off of the hidden pocket. You're going to cut the top off, and you can cut it right there, or you can cut it, if you have a head, you can cut it at the neck or at the headline and make a headband or something. But I'm going to cut mine right in the middle of the flowers. So there's your bottom part, and there's your top part. So you open up the top, and this is where this card is going to go. It's going to go up in here. It's going to fit, and you're going to put a little bit of glue, just enough to hold it, and it will hold it just fine. And this is part of your hidden pocket. This is your notepad. So when you put it back together, it's got to be about this tall. So this part here is going to be inside of the bottom of the vase. And this card here, I'm going to glue it down to make a tuck spot. And you just need a little bit of glue like that. And that's enough to hold it together. Then when you put this inside this is your hidden pocket right here. And once you get it open a couple times, it's easier. So this goes down, and that makes your hidden pocket. Ta-da! That's your hidden pocket. So then the very last step you have to do is you've got to put some things inside, some happy mail, and I've got enough hidden pockets over here to make for Thursday and Saturday this week too, so I can demonstrate it again and again. So if you're interested in trading a hidden pocket with anybody, let me know, and I will accommodate you. Anybody else need their names? Their trade names. Okay. You can message me if you need your names. I've given quite a few out. So I'm gonna put the pockets away. I showed you that. I see I already did Happy Mail. Now let's look at our 7-Up box here. So I should have 8 pages. So there's one. That's cute. Here's 2, and that's cute. And here's 3, and that's cute. And here's 4, and that's cute. And here's 5, and that's cute. And 6, and that's cute. And then 7, and that's cute. And 8, and that's cute. So this is the book, and it's waterfall. It's a waterfall. So I got these 2 down here, and they're really, really kind of the same size, but it's a little bit more. And what I'll do is I'm going to trim this little white part off so that you can see the second page a little better. So that makes it better. And I probably did it wrong, but that's fine. It'll work. It's going to work. So there's your 7-Up soda pop can book. Now it's 7:30. And okay, everybody doing all right? Let me know if you need anything. Thank you, Angela. So we're doing good. Now, I've got a hole puncher, a crocodile puncher. So I should be able to make my holes. You can use a regular hole punch if you need to. There's no right or wrong. You can use a hole punch, and you can do them by hand, with a regular hole punch. But I've got this bigger one, and I don't get to use it very often. I only use it 2 or 3 times a year. But it's a big bite, and it's strong, and it will make a big bite. So how many I can put in there at once is how many. I don't know if I can do all of them at the same time. Let's just see. Are we going to be special? So what I want to do, I want to think about where I want to put my holes. Ouch. So when I sew my book together, this is the way it's going to be sewed. So I can have as many holes as I want. But now the bottom, everybody gets the same hole in the bottom. So I can either use a ruler or just eyeball it. So it's up to you on where you want your holes, okay? So the tallest it's 9.5 inches tall. So I don't want to put nine holes in there, but I don't want to put 8 holes, but I might put 3 holes. So if I go to 9, I can easily divide, I can do the 7 and the 5 and the 3 or the 2. And I'll pick where I want my holes to go so that it's not exactly on top of a page. I can eyeball it. I didn't have to be exact. That's what I'm saying. So I think I'll just do it by hand, and I'll get me an ink pen. Something. something t'other. I got a pen. I got a magic marker. So so if I go 3 holes, I can maybe put a hole here, and this is about 2 inches from the top. If I do here, and I want to go in a little bit, so I want to make sure these are stacked up good on the side, on this L side. So I'm going to put a hole here, and I'm just going to put a dot. And I can go through all of this at the same time. And so here's 2 more pages down. I'm going to put another hole here. So I see how far that would be. That's another 2 inches. And then 4 inches would be here. And then 6 inches would be here. So I'm going to put 4 holes in my book. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8 or something like that. So I just reasoned it. I reasoned in my mind. That's how I'm going to do it. And there's no right or wrong. Okay. But you do have to have holes if you want to sew it together. Okay. Now, if you want to make hinges on this, that would be another way that you can bind this together with hinges. And the only thing I can say is we'll do a hinge technique another day if you want to learn how to do hinging. So I'm just going to line my holes up. I kept it all together. If you want to clamp it together with some markers or with some big clips, and I'm going to go through every bit of this and see how it'll do. Let's see if I can do it. I'm going to stand up and do it. And if I can't do it, there, I did it. It went through every one of them. Okay, and it's a little off from my dot, but I don't mind it a bit. Won't hurt me a bit. We're going to do a Coptic stitch on it so that we'll do a Coptic stitch on it, and that way they'll all lay flat. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. Hey, Joe. I know you're stronger than I am. Okay, I can't do it. It's on Facebook. It's Angie Creates. Angee. Okay. Join my YouTube channel, AA Create 03 on Facebook. Okay, Angela. Can you put the link in? If you put the link in, we can just touch the link. Share the link. So we'll be glad to join you. So I'm still working on this hole right here. I haven't let go of it. I'm just resting my arms. Duh. Yes, you can. I guess you can. You better. So let me try it again. See if I can do it. So I can't. So I'm going to, that's 2 pages there. So I'm going to go up to this one, and it's less. It'll be less. Let's see if this one will work. See, this one will be easier because it's 2 pages less. Okay, and then this will be 2 more pages less. All right. So now I just have to go back and do this one here. Now, if I wanted to, I don't have to use that. But I will. I got through 3 of them. It went through 3. And I can also use my awl, which is this pokey ice pick tool, to do it as well. It's still together. I haven't separated them, so I can go and do it all by hand. And all you do is around and around and around like this, and it goes through each layer. So I've gone through half of the book, and then I'll go through this half of the book. And I might even be able to use the crocodile, but this will work too. So you can see it coming through the backside. See it? Just by turning it back and forth. So that makes that. So we're done with the holes. We'll stack them back up, and we're going to do a Coptic stitch. So you have a choice of what you want to use. If you want to use embroidery thread or something else, you've got a choice. You can use wax linen. You can use dental floss. And I have tons and tons and tons of embroidery floss. So that's what I'm going to use. And I would get to pick a color. And I will be using beads. I'll be using my beads for the tassels after we get it Coptic stitched. So we can use all the same color or all different colors. So I seem to have a lot of pink. So let's just use pink. Now these are two different kinds of embroidery floss, and it don't matter. It won't matter. It won't hurt a thing. You can use the variegated kind too. Okay. So let's put this back up out of the way for now. We'll be getting the beads back out. So I'm going to do the one needle method, and I got a big needle right here. It's a sewing needle. It's like a doll needle for dolls, so that you can reach in and get into the joints of the dolls. And I'm going to use some of this embroidery thread here. And there's the end. And I'm going to do 2 arm lengths, which is about 2 yards for starters, for the big one down here. And then when I get up here, I won't need as much because I'm 4 pages less up here. There's less pages. Right. So I'm going to put this in my needle. And Angela's practicing. It didn't go through. And I do have a needle threader. This needle threader here is got hooks. So you put the hook through the hole and then you grab it and pull the thread through to thread your needle. And it's real handy to have around. And it sits up there on top. And these little ones with the wires, I break them. I break the wires every time. I'm too rough. I'm always, it's for thread, like real thread, little, single threads. So I'm going to, let's see how I'm going to do this. On the very first page, I want to put my thread through, and I'll pull my needle off of the thread. No, that's not what I want to do. I go back down into the hole and I create a loop. And then I take the needle off and I put both ends together. See, I got this loop here. So I put both ends together. Now I know I'm clear as mud on this. And this is exactly half of my thread. And then I take both ends and put them through that loop. This is my very first knot. That's the very first stitch. And then I put these two through the needle and pull both of these through the needle end. That's the best way I can show you how to do the first stitch. So I'll put that through there and grab my threads and pull them through the needle. Put my needle threader back up there. And the one I dropped, it goes back up there. Like that. So here's your needle and thread and your first stitch. We're doing the Coptic stitch, guys. This is my book. This is the top page. So I got my first stitched in, and I'm going to turn the page towards me. The knot is on the back of the edge of the spine. On the spine, I flip it towards me, and I go down through the rabbit hole and back up through the bunny ears, and I split those two threads, and I come back up, and I take out the slack, and I put these two ends together, and there's my new slip knot, and it's around this one, and it's in the middle. The knot's in the middle, and I push this down to the back, turn my page towards me, and that is the second page stitch. The knot is on this spine. I go through the third page. We're going to do this 8 times. And I go through the hole, down through the bunny hole. And then I go back up between the bunny ears. Like that. And I pull this page closer to the spine. And there's that stitch. And it's real close to the spine. This is a great practice on this Coptic stitch because you're not working with paper. You're working with cardboard. So you can be a little tough with it a little bit. And it won't be as delicate. And so I turn the page. I'm going to push this to the next page, and I lay it down on the table. And I turn the page towards me. So I've got 3 pages, and all of the knots are on the spinal edge. This edge right there. Just like that. And sometimes you can straighten your thread out a little bit better. And then I'm going to go back down again. Down through the bunny hole. And I gotta, there it goes. And then I'm going to come back up through the bunny ears. And I'm going to pull that stitch to the spine and tighten it up so that there's no slack, like that. I put this down to the bottom of the table, to the next page, and turn the page, and there's my pages with the knots on the end. The knots are on the spine. Same thing. Easy peasy. This is a slip knot Coptic stitch. And if you've ever done any origami or macrame, you know, it's all a pattern. Belinda said, she just brought in the mail. You received my paper doll and happy mail. You're welcome, Belinda. Okay. So, my pages were a little damp with ink or with glue. So, you know, you might have to doctor up a little bit. This one needs to be glued back down, or it didn't get glued down. What did I do? I must have not glued it. That's okay. They're all works in progress. So here's my next page. So I'm going to go down to the bunny hole. And I'm going to go in the middle of the bunny ears. Take the slack out. Pull it next to the spine. Push this down to the table and turn the page. The knot is on the spine. This one is sticking to everybody. So we're going to go down through the bunny hole. And in between the bunny ears. And the knot is at the spine. Push the thread to the table, and there's your stitch. One last time. Go through the bunny ear, between the ears. Push it down, turn the last page, and there you have all your pages together. And there's your stitches. Now, I'm just going to take this thread here, and I'm going to just back stitch it a couple times. Let's see, I pulled it apart and loosened that up. I don't want to do that. Let me fix it. Here we go. So we're just going to take and hold it tight together. And I'm going to go back a couple of knots and just tie this off a few times. Go through it a couple times to secure it. And you can take and separate the thread, and I can go back to the middle somewhere, and I can take these two threads and tie a knot in it, in the middle of it. Over and under and over is a surgical knot. And then these go to the back, and then when I get all of these done, I can decide what I want to do with all 4 strands, and we'll decide that. I might braid them. I could braid them or something else. You're welcome, Ellen. So that's the bottom stitch. and I got to do it 3 more times, but it's going to be easier and easier because this is going to be 8 pages, but then this one's going to be 6, and then this one's going to be 4. So it's going to go faster and faster. So I'm going to get some more of this thread, and I'm using the variegated. And I don't really need 2 yards, okay? So I'll go a little bit less than 2 yards, but you can always trim it off. It's not, I'd rather go too long than not long enough, to be honest. So I'm going to take both of the ends, and I'm going to put them on my needle with my needle gadget. I'm having a hard time with this thing tonight. Okay. Come here. Come here. Come hither. There we go. So I've got both threads, and I'm going to go through my needle, thread them with my needle. So I'll go through there. I'm going to grab both of them and pull them through the needle at the same time. And now I'm going to take and go down through the first, this will be the second row of holes. So I'm going to go down through the first hole, and then I get to the loop at the end, and I'm going to go through the ears. This will be my first stitch. So then I'm going to turn the page towards me. And I'm going to go to the top of the page now, because this one's already stitched up. Then you're going to go down the hole, put the spines together, go through the bunny ears, like that. It's biting me. So the knot goes at the spine, and you're going to lay your thread down and turn the page. And it's easier. On this book, I like to go to the bottom to the top, but most of the time I go from to the top to the bottom. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Get your rhythm. Get yourself in a rhythm and go with it. And as long as you're consistent with what you do, that's all that matters. Now, I wonder where my cough drops are. I'm talking too much. So, you all just watch, because I'm doing the same thing again. Same thing. Any questions? Thank you, Ellen. Angie's back. Went down through the bunny hole, going through the bunny ears. I'm trying to be real good in keeping the spines together so there won't be any gaps in my stitching by keeping them together. Because usually there's some gappage. Gappage. I bet you've never heard of that word before. Has anybody ever had any gappage? Mm-hmm. Every time I sew a book together, I get gappage. So, sending prayers up for Doretha. Okay. Tuesday Bible study. Okay, Doretha. Study hard. Study hard. Oh, I've done so many Bible studies. I've I haven't done any for a long time, but I've done a bunch in my life. Tons of Bible studies. And I got one that's next to the last page right there. And then this is the last one. And through the bunny ears. Like that. I need to pull, my threads aren't tight enough. But I fixed it. Lay that down and go to the very back of it and tie it off. Keep it together. Don't loosen it up. And then you're going to go back a stitch or two and whip stitch it a couple times. And then we'll separate the tails, and we'll I'll pull one of them off. Like that. I'll take one out. And then untangle it. This is where I get into a mess, into a knot. But I'm taking one thread to the middle of the book, like this. I'll put it up here in the middle. And then the other one is at the top in the middle, in between the pages. And then I'll tie a surgical knot. So you go over and under and under and over to make a surgical knot. And so this will go to the very back. And now we have two tails. Okay. And we're going to worry about those in just a minute. So now we got to do these two more. And we don't need as much thread. So we'll take that much. We're going to thread our needle with both tails. Put this through the hole of the, grab my tails, thread my needle. And now we're going to go down the third hole. We could go ahead and turn these two pages because we're done with them. So this will be our first page. So we'll go through and grab a hold of the end, which is a loop, for our first stitch. And then we turn the page and we do the next hole. Same thing. Down the rabbit hole. Either way, Ellen, we can make, if we make pockets, we can do fabric or paper. We sure can. And we can decide what we want to do together. Eating a hot dog with sauerkraut. I love it. I love hot dogs and sauerkraut. With a little bit of ketchup. Gotta have that ketchup with that dog. So this is going to go fast. Fast, fast, fast. We're going to finish this book tonight. Then we get to decorate it. We get to do more decorating. We could use trims and lace and ribbon and burlap and last page. I messed this last one up last time. There we go. And we'll go through there and close the book. And we'll back stitch it just a little bit and tie this off somehow, some way, somewhere, whatever. Can't get in there. I'm not doing something right. Let's try there. Do a little back stitch. And then I'm going to separate these two. And one's going to go to the middle of the book in there. And then the other one is already there at the top. And we're going to tie an extra surgical knot. It's never going to come off. Okay. So there's that tail. We shut the book up. And now we got 3 pigtails back here. And this one is going to take super, 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 super fast because it's only got 4 pages to do. And I'm just going to use a yard on that one so I get the ends. Hi, Joe.
Hello, hello. How are you ladies tonight?
We're fine. How are you?
Just wonderful.
So I got both of the tails. We'll
Angela,
put
hello. How
them
are
in,
you?
in my needle.
Marty. Howdy, howdy.
Well, now what have I done here? Get on there. There we go.
Sharon Lombard. Hello, Sharon. Hope you're all having a good time tonight.
I think so.
It's not
So-
raining outside. It's good here, I say.
Yep. We've still got a lot of standing water.
Looks like you're into it. Is that paste or glue?
I'm sewing right now.
On your fingers.
Yeah, paint and
Thank you.
everything, you name it.
Oh, yeah.
Every bit of it'll come off. I won't have any problems with my manicure. It's a good manicure.
Those things are really neat when you get them finished.
Yeah, really neat.
Little justifying.
Just sewing it up. I'm already on the last page. This is the last one.
Oh, get the knot in.
Yippee! Yippee!
Just like a wedding. Tie the knot.
Yeah.
That's not right. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're thinking.
You
So
like that little cliche there?
we like everything you say.
Well, I think you all are wonderful too. So, and I really appreciate you spending time with Beth. She adores each and every one of you.
I don't know what I did. This one I did differently, but that's okay.
I love those blue colors.
Yeah.
They're great. Are them like bellflowers or something?
Irises.
Irises. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe that's important.
So now, what shall we do with the back? And I wanted you to see the Coptic stitch, and I did a real good job on this one. It's nice and tight. So we can take this knot and go up to here. I could put some beads on this.
Yeah.
Let's see, I've got a half hour. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my glue, and I'm going to make my glue needles. Remember how we did glue needles? And I twist them together, and the glue dries and makes a little hard thing. Okay.
Jesse's hands. I'm sorry, I did that. I guess I did. I was looking at something.
Jessie, I did not forget you.
I did. I didn't mention her name. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't. I said hi to you when you came in.
Yeah.
You want prompts, please? Okay, we can do prompts. And I did have. I wonder what I did with the jar of prompts we used to have. We used to have a jar of prompts. So let me take a moment. Oh, I was going to show you what Joe got me for my birthday.
What did I get you?
He got me this pretty little bag. This little pretty bag. And he got me a piece of fudge. And it's sugar-free.
Sugar-free fudge. That's hard to find.
And then he bought me these little charms. We could put these on the book. They got claw hooks on them. Okay, we can do that. And there's another package of charms. I got 2 packages of charms. Butterflies and daisies. They're butterflies and daisies.
There was this little old lady at the flea market that I went to in not New Smyrna, but the flea market over here in Daytona. And she had those. I was looking at her and I got to talking to her and I told her all about Beth's online, what she was doing and everything. And she says, well, I've got butterflies. And I said, that's perfect. I said, that's one of the best favorites. And so she showed me them butterflies and I said, well, they got the little hooks on them. I love them. And
so we're going to use these. There's 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of them.
And so I bought.
Happy birthday to me.
6 of them, something like that. And,
okay. So
she really needed it. She was really sweet. And I told her, give her Beth some information on.
You all want to pick out some prompts? Pick them out, and I'll write them down for you. For Jessie. Pick some prompts out from 1 to 134. 135.
Hi, Linda.
1 to 135.
I'm sorry. I just seen your face, your name come up. Thank you for being in tonight. I hope you're getting to watch all the stuff they're doing. Got some real nice stuff.
34.
Ella Belly.
34.
Is that how you say that? I'm not saying it wrong, but okay.
134. Looking for a pen. Stamp, print a picture. So you want to stamp a picture or cut a picture? Something stamp, print a picture.
Stamp, print a picture.
Stamp a picture. Then the next one is 20. Emboss. I can't write with this pen. And then 23 is marbles.
I'm sorry, I lost my marbles.
72. Ribbon or lace. And 21. Sponge. And 30. Purple. That's 6. You can also say the word. $44. Paint with coffee or faux coffee. You can use artificial coffee color. So I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eyelash trim. And I'm going to put add a border. Okay, Jessie, there you go. Take a picture. I'll post it in the group. If I continue to work with my book, I'm not going to do it. I have to do it next time. So there you go. That's all you get. Now, I need a cough drop. It's off on my dresser. The fan's on and I'm talking too much and all that good stuff. Let's go to my Facebook group. Go there and go there and go there, go there and go there and go. You know, I hate to learn new stuff. Okay, so I posted that in the group for Jassy. So I'm going back to my needle here and I'm gonna get some beads. These lemon drops, they're good. I don't have to worry about anything.
Here's orange.
I've already got this one. I like the grapefruit. Okay, so I'm going to put some beads on here, and they have to be a bigger hole because I'm using 2 pieces of thread. And I want to use some medium size. I wonder if the butterflies will work. Oh, I can put butterflies on it. Okay. And I'm going to use a variety of beads. And that one's not too small. Find another one. And this is a good one, and it's got little beads in the middle of it. Yeah. Okay, that one on the floor, and that's quite all right. So we'll try. That one's not going to open up. Okay. Of course, I can't see a lick. It does. I'm guessing. I'm going to put another butterfly. Now I'm working at the bottom of my book on the bottom tassel, the 4th one. And I'm putting some beads on. And then I'm going to take it up to the next one higher. And I'm going to tie it off up here. And then I'm going to put some beads on this one and go up again until I get to the top. So there'll be beads all along the base of the spine. It's going to be so pretty. Hi, Joni.
Well, that'll be nice.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be good.
I was going to suggest that earlier, but I couldn't figure it out how you get them all in line like that on the spine without tying them in, you know, and double.
We're gonna fix it and do it.
Yeah, that makes it nice.
And I've been doing this long enough to figure a lot of things out. Sometimes you just gotta figure it out. And we'll put another butterfly. And sometimes your needle, which is your thread, you might have to take a pair of scissors and cut it at an angle and give it a sharper point. And it helps.
Is that just the fabric, or is it a
Thread. Thread. And this one's not open enough. I'll get another one. Sometimes you gotta work with what you got. And this one doesn't want to go on there either. What in the world is wrong with my butterflies? I can't see the. There it is. Okay, I'll try something else.
I don't think I got a drill bit that's.
There's something inside of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is. Let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, so this was the bottom tassel, and I've got beads on it. Now I'm going to tie the bottom tassel to the next tassel, higher up. And we'll just tie a little knot. Do a surgical knot, which I think is a square knot. So that's knotted up, but it's not going anywhere. So now I'm going to take these and go up again, and instead of using all 4 of the, I'm going to continue to use the same needle I had from the bottom. And this is just going to tag along. It's a tag along. So let's get another bead. And I like digging in the beads too. Mm-hmm. That'll work. All right. There it goes. Just threading on some beads, and I'm using little beads, but again, I'm trying to get the ones with the bigger holes. And the butterflies are going to fly straight up the middle. It's going to be cute.
Have you ever done a X stitch?
An X stitch?
Yeah. On the journals, if you can do that, teach L.
An X stitch. I don't know. I don't
ever see a X stitch on journals.
There are hundreds and hundreds of things that you can do on the spine of your books, and I think an X stitch reminds me of like maybe something the Boy Scout would do. But yes, you could do an X stitch.
Yeah.
On the back of this, you could whatever you choose to do. You see, I'm going straight up the spine with my beads, right. And I'm going to take this tail with me. I'm going to tie a knot and go up one more higher. So it's going to go with me, and I can twist it even so that the thread will be twisted on it. And we go up to the next tassel, and we tie a knot. And
it pulls it tight and holds it in.
Well, it's the book is already binded, and I'm utilizing these tassels, and I'm working it up to the top of the book, okay. And then we'll make a dangle tangle. But see how I'm doing the spine? Right. So I've got my needle right here. It's still long. It's still together. So I'm going to put some more beads on here. Wheel, come here. I had it and I dropped it. Let's see. So happy to know how to go to do this on the end. Yes, it's good. Just keep going. Come on. You're through it. Let's get through it. Find another butterfly. And some of these some of these little guys giving me a hard time. Okay, let's try this one.
Now, were they about 1/16 of an inch?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. They're not seed beads. They're
not
bigger than seeds.
Okay, so they're
And like
pretty
this heart, this little butterfly has got something in the middle of it. So you can take a pen and see if there's anything in the middle you can push out. It could have come that way, or it could have been just something small in the box that got up in there. So
Those butterflies, what are they made out of?
these are plastic. There's some kind of plastic. It could be a metal, but they're silvery looking.
Like,
But they're
yeah,
I think they're plastic.
yeah,
And I pushed it out, whatever was in
they were
there.
probably still hot when they pulled them apart and they,
No, I think there's crumbs in my box. They've been in my box a long
well,
time.
it's just crummy.
It's a crummy deal.
Crummy situation.
It is.
Until the dog's back, she'll be right over here.
Crumb snatcher.
She does. Crumb snatcher.
She's a crumb snatcher.
I think those pearls I'm looking at in the middle there, kind of, they're nice looking.
Yeah.
You got the bigger balls.
They you have to get the pearls that have the holes are open on both ends. Now pearls, most of these pearls are painted. They're not real pearls. And the paint on them clogs up in the holes sometimes, and you have to take a needle to get up in there, but that's okay. We'll work it. Work it good.
Watch it now, girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's looking nice. And you can do them all in different, one way and the next, and then put the next one, match it up. And there's what?
Okay, so now I got all of these twines, things. So I think what I'll do, let's see. I can do it again. I can go straight up and then I can twist these together like I did this one, and twist the thread around it.
Strength.
And then I'll tie it off up here at the top.
You can make it 5 or 6 links, depending on how big a book you got going.
Mm-hmm.
It's got flowers on it, and then it's got this.
So now we've got all of the tassels up here, and now we can tie it off and cut it off and leave it at that, and leave that as a spine, or we can add some more tassel, more beads, and go all the way down to here, which is what I'm going to do. And then the leftover tassels, because I still have my needle, I have enough to do a braid. So let's see if I can do the braid. And I can do it right here. You all can watch me do the braid. Once I get started, I can braid these 3. And then I have 1 thread left to do some more beads.
Braiding the tassel.
I'm braiding a tassel. So, can you see me? Have I gone off the
Just a little bit off.
the camera?
Yeah, just a little bit.
So
There you go.
thing of it is, it's gotta, I gotta hold it.
It's a new one, huh?
Something to hold it down with.
Torquing string.
I'm braiding it.
Yeah, braiding.
And this thread is variegated, so the braid is variegated.
Yeah, it's got. And you could do it in all one color, or you can mix them the colors, and it looks like a Christmas situation.
Yeah, sure can. So let's see how long this is. And that's long enough. So I go back up here and I'm going to tie a knot at the end of my braid and roll it down to an end about right there, and it'll stay. It will stay. So there's my knot. So I can cut it off about an inch or so, or however long you want. And so there is my braid. And I just need to finish. I still have my needle. So I want to continue to put some more beads on this tail. We got plenty of time.
And that's what you're calling a tail because you just cut it off and finished it.
I'm finishing it off.
And it's a little thicker. Three times the thickness. That's cool.
See if I can't get another few butterflies. Good. This one's got something in it. Let's open it up. Nope, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go on there. It was a glass bead and there's a chip in there somewhere. And we won't mind. We won't bother us at all. Okay. We're threading beads. Threading the beads. Find another butterfly. We got lots of butterflies. That'll work. That one won't work. That one will work. Oh boy, I'm using some of the bigger beads now. Which is good. And my needle's losing its stiffness. Just a few more. One of those. One of those. One of those. Woohoo! That's a big one. And another butterfly. We're going to do it. We're doing it. And the last bead here, we're going to take it and we're going to tie a knot around the very last bead. Jennifer, we made a book tonight from start to finish. So I tied a knot around that bead and I tie another knot in the thread and it'll make it permanent.
Somebody says share your referral link. Yes, someone wants to see how you do it.
So I tied the last bead and I tied a knot around the bead and it holds the rest of the beads on. So then all I have left to do is to trim the little needle off, which is the glue part. Leave a little bit of a tail. And you can throw the glue part away. And there we have our final tassel. Woohoo! Look at that. So here's the book.
There's the spine.
There's the spine. It feels good. It's heavy. The book feels good. And now we can continue to work on the book. I'm going to do a flip through. Every time I open the page, it opens flat because I used a Coptic stitch. Everything lays flat. And you can work on the entire page. You don't have to work up into the holes. You know, some things you can't work on this little inner part because of the holes are in the way. But this thread, this stitch fixes it so that it opens flat and you can work on the entire piece all the way to the very inner edge.
So the Coptic stitch allows it to be flat on the pages.
The pages open flat. There's no gutter,
and
you know.
You have just enough room to let each page equalize itself across the.
Yeah, it's completely to the edge.
Level. That's cool.
It equalizes it, you guys. That's what Joe said.
Mm-hmm. It equalizes it. You know what would be cool, really cool too.
And there's the back, and there's the spine. Isn't it cute? So what shall we put? Oh, I've got charms to put on. So you can get these little charms, and they got these lobster claws on them. And I can open them up and put them on each one of these little things like there. And I think I can put one on each one.
And that makes them jingle.
And then it's going to jingle.
Does most of the ladies that are in your group, do they like the butterflies, or do they have any other certain thing that's an ideal that they'd like on different things?
charms, any kind of charm.
Any kind of charms.
Hmm.
I just thought those butterflies were the prettiest.
Oh yeah,
And she had about,
you can't go wrong with
she had
butterflies.
probably 10 different designs.
Yeah, well, next time you can get me another one.
Well, I will.
Yeah. So we got butterflies on each one of these. And I think I can do the bottom one too. Oh boy.
Turtles, there's birds.
Yeah.
I think there's daffodils or whatever the white ones are.
I don't think I like the one on the bottom, but I do like the others.
Oh, the butterfly.
This one on the bottom one. But it's all right. It's on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's kind of double.
Okay, we did that. Now let's see. What can we do? What do we want to do? I'm thinking. We can start decorating the pages, and
so pretty.
I'm going to get my my National Geographic Expedition magazine out that I got today. It's free. Go online and get it, and you have to give them your mail.
Hi, Teresa.
And I'm going to go in here and see, like this picture here. I like it. This picture here. And I'm going to fussy cut it out just a little bit. She's sitting on some rocks overlooking the view. She's a hiker. I think it's a woman.
Teresa says, hey, so sister.
Yeah, she's talking to some of the girls.
Oh, okay.
So I'm cutting her, trimming her out, and she can go on one of these pages.
Hi, Kitty Jan. How are you? I'm sorry I didn't see you come in.
She just came in.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to see you. Glad you made it, babe.
So I'm going to put her right there. The daisy charms are cute, aren't they? He got these at the flea market.
Oh, yeah, those are daisies.
They're daisies and butterflies.
Yep.
They are cute. I got 2 left. So I'm just going to put this girl down right here.
Face glue. Oh.
And you see I can glue all the way to the edge over the thread. And she's overlooking this flower garden now. So there's one. You sure can, Jennifer. You can make a magazine glue book. Yes, you can. I showed you one the other day. It was a book like this tall, and I took the pages and I folded them in to make it this size. And you did all the pages that way, so you had the whole book was this size. And I've done that before. Yeah. So right now I'm working in this my pop book, my soda pop book. And I'm looking for some more pictures. There's people. I can cut the people out. See, I could cut him out and see where. Oh, I got the penguins too. Him or the penguin. I've got another penguin. Let me go get the other penguin where they're holding hands. And this girl here, I like her. We got time for a few pictures. She's going to go in my book. And I've got these penguins over here. Put these guys in there. Put them in there. There's a panda. We're going to paint him. We got to paint him. I'm going to tear him out because we're going to paint him in the next week or two. Look at the dolphin. You hear her? Here they are. We're going to put them in there. I like them. There's some more penguins. Walrus. Seal. I've looked through this book twice. There's a girl there. We can use her. All right, let's try that many for now. So I'll just do a little bit of fussy cutting. Little fussy cut. We're going to use her. We're going to use these guys. We got to find a special spot for them. They're in love. All right, just a little more. Wow, this is really fussy cutting. Okay, we got two. Here's another one. It looks like he's got one leg, but they're in there together. He's got, I don't see another leg. We won't judge. We don't mind. My grandpa only had one leg. He was awesome. There wasn't nothing he could do. He worked until he retired, cutting hair. And he's a barber. So one leg didn't stop him from doing his career all of his life. He retired at it. Just saying. We're on the home stretch. Okay. So let's get rid of all of those little tidbits and we'll find a home for these pictures. Okay. So there's my other glue stick. Okay. So let's find a home for these. Doing pretty good. The one next to the braid. Can you just show the beads? Yes, that are dangling down from the sides. I sure can. There was an extra string, so I put beads on the string, and when I got down to the bottom of the thread, I tied a knot on the last bead, and I used a little bit bigger size beads for this one. This one on the spine are a little bit smaller. And then I have some thread left over and I could have put beads on them, but this is a littler book. It didn't need that many. And I do have lots of beads on most of my journals have beads. So they're just strung on there in any order. No rhyme or reason. And I just went down to the bottom of the page, and then I decided that was enough. So, yeah, I could have used a lot more pictures out of there, but I only have, it's 9 o'clock, so I just picked out a few. So let's see where we can put these guys. So this girl can go right there. She looks good there. And the girl in the red, she would look good on this page. So that's what we're going to do with those two pictures. So this will go right here on a corner. And then she's going to look good on this page. And I'll have her right there. Color coordinated. And then I've got the guy and the boy, the father and son. And then I have the two penguins in love. Let's see where they might go. This looks kind of icy. So I'm going to put the penguins down there. Like blue ice. It's your book. Whatever you want to do is fine. Any way you want to do it. So there's them. And then these two, they would look good on that page. I think I'm going to put them on this side. Well, the other page is fine. I can put them right there. And then we can continue to glue things. You know, this is just for starters. and we'll get some more pictures, and I've got more pictures to choose from. So we'll put something big up here that they're looking at. They might be looking back at the penguins. That's what it is. They're looking over here at the penguins. So let me put this back up. And that's it. And we have started our soda pop box book. Soda pop box book. So how is that? And we still have more to do with it. So we'll decorate some more on this Thursday night. We'll do some more decorating, and I'll be fresh, and we got stickers. We could put stickers on it, and we could put some gold trim. I've got a gold pin over here that we could use somewhere, and yeah. So yeah, I can't say that. Soda pop box book. It's a soda pop box book. It's a soda pop book. So so that's the whole thing in a nutshell. And then we'll continue to decorate it. So guys, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I had so much fun. I can't tell you how much this made me so happy. Can't tell you. It just made me so happy. And yeah. So let me lay these down. And I'm going to take a picture of this so we can put it in the Facebook group. And way to go. Way to go, everybody. Yep. Having fun. So I'll see y'all Thursday, and I'll probably be in Juju's channel in a couple hours if I don't fall asleep. So there we go. Thank you guys. Y'all have fun. Do some crafting. Good night.